Bringing the trash cans in from the curb after they'd been emptied was a chore our kids were required to do every week. Not following through on chores led to a consequence, either less allowance or a loss of a privilege. One week our son forgot to bring in the trash cans, and the consequences had been clearly laid out, either a cut in allowance or a loss of a privilege. This was just. But my husband used this failure as a teaching moment. He modeled for the kids the difference between mercy and grace. Mercy would mean they wouldn't receive the consequences. Grace happened when my husband brought in the trash cans himself. In the Bible, we read that the Israelites complained about the food called manna that God miraculously provided for them in the wilderness. They were tired of eating this bread from heaven, and instead of discipline, God responded with grace. We read in Exodus 16:12, "I've heard the grumbling of the Israelites. Tell them, at twilight you will eat meat, and in the morning you shall be filled with bread. Then you know that I am the Lord your God." Our just God is also a God of mercy and grace. If my life were made into a movie, there would be certain scenes I wouldn't want anyone to see. And my shortcomings are deserving of the consequence of separation from a perfect and just God. But God demonstrated His grace by sending His Son to die for my sin and adopting me into His family when I received salvation by faith in Jesus. Have you experienced God's grace? Call out to Him today.